Tesla is announcing a 3-for-1 stock split with stock dividend payout coming on the 24th of August. Right now, I think the stock is at 849 US dollars. Splitting that into three would be $283 per stock. It's a big move. It wasn't something I really expected right now. The board of directors has approved and declared a 3-for-1 split of Tesla's common stock in the form of a stock dividend to make stock ownership more accessible to employees and investors. Each stockholder of record on August will receive a dividend of 2 additional shares of common stock for each then held share. So its last stock split was in 2020, so a couple of years ago, right? And then Tesla was trading at around $1,300 a share. And then, wow, at the announcement of the stock split, the stock price surged up to $2,000 a share. So they reset the share at around 460 and a valuation of about 430 billion. Jesus Christ. Now they're doing another stock split, 3-for-1. It's, yeah, okay. Right now trading at 864. Its last stock split, yeah, almost 2 years ago on the day. Traded at 1300s, surged up to 2000, split it on 5. So it's going to be easier to jump onto Tesla. So now might be a good time to be an investor. 200 and something dollars, you'll be able to hop in and you'll be able to get dividend payments. So now might be the best time to hop on the Tesla wagon in terms of stock. It does seem to be a huge push this year and next year on manufacturing and production, which is good. And there's an article here that the Tesla Fremont factory has produced its 2 millionth electric car. And this was in the 19th of July, so a little less than a month ago. But to put this number in perspective, from January 1st to I think May 31st, 2 million and something cars were produced. Then the Fremont factory producing 2 million is quite significant. Tesla acquired the factory in 2010. That was a good deal. I didn't know about this. The deal was Toyota investing 50 million in Tesla, and the latter giving back 42 million for the factory. Tesla basically ended up with a factory and $8 million. They have the Model 3, Model Y, Model S, and the Model X at this Fremont factory. Wow, that's a lot of models at just one factory. Here's Elon Musk tweeting about it. Congrats to Tesla Fremont plus Giga Nevada for making their 2 millionth car. So the Nevada factory is supplying the Fremont factory with the drive unit and the battery pack. I'm going to talk about the deal with Panasonic in a little bit. So the current production is about 100,000 Model S's and Model X's, 500,000 Model 3s and Model Ys in California per year. So that's quite significant. The Shanghai factory produces Model 3s and Model Ys at 450,000 a year. Berlin and Texas are ramping up their production. They still need the Cybertruck, the Semi, the Roadster to get in production. And looking at how, they're not even scaling fast enough for the things that they've promised, it seems like, because they still need the Cybertruck, the Semi, and the Roadster. It doesn't look like they have much space considering Texas, Berlin just got started. Shanghai and California are focused on the previous 4 models. So introducing another 3 models that are vastly different. The Cybertruck is vastly different from any other model. So is the Semi and so is the Roadster. So there's no way to integrate. Only maybe the drive unit and the battery technology is somewhat same. Pressing and producing the body, the chassis, and all that stuff that is model specific still needs to find a place or a factory for that to be done. The whole Tesla structure has huge goals, a lot of things on their to-do list, but it seems like they're on the right track. I don't think they're ever gonna fail. I think it's just gonna take longer than what people are hoping or expecting, which is fine. A year or 2 extra, considering, and I think that makes sense. They're just putting aggressive goals on purpose to try and meet those, but when they fail to meet those, they still meet the goal a year or 2 later, but that is still fast. So maybe that's why they're putting these aggressive goals, is to kind of push themselves to get to where they want faster. But this is huge. These 3, the Cybertruck, Semi, and the Roadster, we're all waiting for those, and we're still all waiting for these 4 existing models already. Yeah, so back at the stocks. So with the stock split, it's going to be easier to jump on board. We're also going to be getting dividend payments for our shares. Now might be a good time to hop on, because this was the kind of the lowest point right here. This would have been a great place to jump on board on Tesla, loading up on stocks. Because this, I can see this trend going up a lot as their production increases. Not only that, but this is an old article by now. It's in the 11th of July. It says Elon Musk is walking away from Twitter deal after selling $8 billion worth of Tesla stock. So that whole thing was like a whole process. So he now has $8 billion worth of cash that he traded for his Tesla shares. Thing is, what is he gonna do with all that money? He does have a history of pouring back his finances into his companies, like he did with Tesla and SpaceX early on. I don't see him. I mean, he's a very intelligent individual. I trust him to do better with that cash than what I would have done. But the thing is, what's gonna happen with all that cash? And now I see another article 40 minutes ago, so on the 10th of August 2022, he's selling another 6.9 billion worth of Tesla stocks. He says the funds could be used to finance a potential Twitter deal. Okay, so the Twitter deal looks like it might be on if he loses the legal battle with the social media platform. He's trading all his stocks for cash to be able to, if he's legally forced to complete the $44 billion purchase. Musk now owns 155 million Tesla shares, or just under 15% total, according to Reuters calculations. So he's sold about 32 billion in less than 1 year. So he's doing all of this in case he's legally forced to close the deal and some equity partners don't come through. He wants to avoid an emergency sale of Tesla stock. He also replied yes if he will buy Tesla stock again if the Twitter deal does not close. So he's offloaded 8.5 billion worth of shares in April, 6.9 billion worth of shares now. I can't even do that math in my head. 6.9 plus 8, let's just go with that 8.5. So he has 15.4 billion US dollars right now in liquid cash. So Twitter, so in early July, Elon Musk tore up his April 25 agreement to buy Twitter for 44 billion, claiming he was misled about the number of spam accounts, the so-called bots, on the social media platform. Twitter dismissed his claim as buyer's remorse in the wake of a plunge in technology stocks and sued Musk to force him to complete the transaction. The two sides will head to trial on October 17th, so that's in a while. In light of Musk's Tesla stock sale, Wall Street is now seeing the chances of a Twitter deal more likely, so he's calling Tesla's actions a poker move. Elon Musk countersues Twitter. Right, there's like a whole legal battle going on right now. His tweets are amazing. So yeah, that's that. That's a lot going on right now in the Tesla sphere with production, factories, stocks, legal action, the Twitter deal. Yeah, I could talk about just the Tesla company alone for days.